What's up, guys? This is Mark from Mark's Repair, back at you. We got Aaron's excursion in. Well, not in, but we got this thing finally done, man. I'll give you an update on this on the following video. So I ended up having to re-pull the driver's side cylinder head. When I was installing it, the gasket slipped down and it damaged the gasket, but that wasn't the biggest holdup. It's been a couple weeks. I got with the guy, we warrantied out the cylinder head because there was a little bit of shipping damage. I installed it anyways, I shouldn't have. So this one really delayed me. I got other customers ready to come in. But yeah, so, you know, I road tested it yesterday, put the new cylinder head on. The trick on this side compared to the passenger side one, assemble the head completely, exhaust manifolds, injectors, rocker box, everything. Assemble it completely on this side, and this one goes on a lot easier. Yeah, you got to do the 3 bottom bolts on the back, so middle, second to last, and the very back on the bottom side, because I don't take the AC box off. The AC box, I don't like. The way I do stuff is I don't like to take out as much as I don't have to take out, if at all possible. I know some people pull the AC box. I don't want to mess with that, you know. So I did that head, it plopped right on. This side was the bigger issue. So I assembled the head fully. Injectors, same as that side. But it's so tight back here where the firewall's at. Even if you got the motor tilted up, it's super tight. So yeah, when I got the new head, I just installed the bare head by itself and then assembled the rocker box on, then did the bridges, injectors, got it all torqued down, and then I put the exhaust manifold on, tightened it up in the back where the Y pipe goes up, and it went right on. Like, that's the key to it for sure, is just install this side as a bare cylinder head. It gives you a lot more wiggle room because you got this bracket right here that holds the coolant reservoir. That bracket gets in the way. I have the specialty lifting bracket that puts it right here, but you still need a strap to go from there to the chain of the hoist, and it gets stuck right here. So it's definitely a lot easier not having all that crap wrestling with it and then having that back bolt in, because you can't put that back bolt in with a fully assembled cylinder head. You have to have the bolt in. So that was another issue, is that bolt was hitting the firewall. The exhaust manifold was hitting the firewall, even with the motor cocked up, because that's what I do. I jack this side up, and you can get this head off, and then to get this side head off, you pull the motor mount off completely, and you just set it off to the side and then lower the motor, and it actually will cock this side like that, where you can get to it real easy. So that you assemble that, then you jack this motor back up, so that way the motor's cocked like that, and then you can get the head off, all that stuff. So yeah, the fun stuff of Fords, aside from lifting the cab to do this stuff. I don't have a lift. I think I'm going to invest in one, but it's a lot of money. So, I mean, I can do this. It's not as bad as when you got the 6.4s. The cab has to come off. Not off, but lifted every single time. So, it's got a new alternator, new bulletproof EGR cooler. Also, it threw an EGR valve performance code. So we replaced the EGR valve. That was at the same time that I realized it still had combustion and coolant. It threw a check engine light on for that. If you look at the old valve, you can see daylight through it. So ECM was able to pick up the flow with the EVP sensor and the calculations that it was doing, and it threw a performance code. The other tricky thing is when I put it all back together, you can see a new pigtail right there. Put it all back together. This one really needs a wiring harness, the engine sensor harness, but they're national back order, and who knows when they're going to come in. So aside from pulling it all back out, rehabbing the harness, I put another pigtail on it, which it looks a lot better than what was on there. It was all frayed, because if you look here, alternator one, or is it right? That looks all frayed too. Sorry guys, I'm trying to get you good pictures, but the sun is wicked bright today. So, all right, let's give it a thumbs up, hit that like and subscribe button. Thank goodness it was done. I have another one coming back in. I got a pretty cool one coming in, actually. I've worked on it before. It's like a trophy truck that they've updated with the body and stuff like that. You'll see. But yeah, see you guys.